This meeting is being recorded.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. How are you both?
Hi.
Okay.
Good. So before we start with the activity which we were planning to do today is let's form a group name. Very quickly, come up with one name which strikes your mind spontaneously, like just one name of the group.
Phoenix.
Nazia, are you okay with this?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll call ourselves Phoenix from now on, right?
Yeah.
Great. So now we are entering into the activity phase for the week, this week, right? And this is one of the most fun as well as one of the most important activity. Okay. This activity is basically to tell you who you are, right? It is your personality assessment. Very quickly, I will go through the instructions, what you need to do, how you need to perform this. And once you've done this, we will do a detailed analysis of it, right? So in your hub, if you can see, you will be able to see a personality assessment tab, and there you will be, you see the instructions there, right? So the whole idea of doing this activity is that we have 154 questions altogether. You have 60 minutes to answer those questions. And each question has two statements, right? Once you read the question and you read the two statement, instantly which answer comes to your mind, you have to click that, right? Try not to ponder on the answer. If you're not able to get the answer, move to the next question, and you can very well come back before submitting. Fine? Are the instructions clear? Great. So let's meet once you have done this exercise. Okay?
Okay.
Great.
This meeting is being recorded.
So both of you, both the Phoenix, now tell me, have you completed the activity?
Yes.
Okay. How did you find it? It was interesting. How did it go?
Yeah,
Were you
it
able to
was,
complete all the questions?
yes, I was able to complete it, and I found it extremely interesting that it is like the report is actually me speaking to myself. A lot of realizations have come in, and I was able to resonate with it completely.
So what's your personality type, Nazia?
Helper,
Okay, you're a
helper with a reformer wing.
No, interesting. And Faria, what was your personality report?
Reformer with the helper wing.
Oh, interesting. Okay. So let's go one by one. So let's go with Nazia first. So you are a helper with the reformer wings. So
Yeah.
what all things do you find in the report which you associate with? Is it everything what you associate with? There are some things, or what? Like how do you feel when you read that report?
Yeah, like I mentioned, it was as if I was reading my own um description, like inner description of who I truly am. The fact that I am always trying to do more for everybody else, and the fact that I am always trying to help people around. I'm always there if people need me, or the fact that I a lot of times I forget about myself. I consider others first before I consider myself for doing anything else. Any sort of activity. If I've already planned for something, and if somebody else comes and asks me for help at the same time, I prefer helping them out, and I'll plan out what I can do about my assigned task, or my wishes will come always later. So, and I think that has definitely caused a lot of problems for me also in life. But I was able to see that this is exactly how I behave and relate to with people.
Yeah, okay, interesting. And Nazia, I'm actually also a helper with a reformer
Oh,
wing.
okay.
So
Oh,
I
okay.
very well understand this, that helpers have a tendency to keep themselves at the last and
Yeah,
help all the others till the time they're
yeah,
completely exhausted.
Yeah.
and they forget about that. They have even left energy to help themselves. So
Yeah.
it's that's a typical trait of a helper. But we will come back to it. The good
Mm.
state and the very good state of a helper are the most awesome
Yeah.
state ever. So we
Yeah.
will come to that. Okay. So now to Faria. Tell me, how did you feel when you read the report?
It was like a mirror image for me. Like it was myself, somebody's dictating me that you are like this is what you do, this is how I behave. And something that I was, but never realized it. Yes, I behave like this, I behave like that. This is the way I feel. It was like completely me, and I could associate every word when it came to average state and below average state, and maybe good and very good state. I've never touched it, and I think it's the best. If I can go there and be like that, it will be the best me. So
Mm.
it was amazing. It was really amazing. The reports was really amazing.
Yeah. So when I first read my report, it was like a light bulb moment. That that bulb switches on the moment you press that switch. Is like, this what is it? It's somebody is just writing me in words. It was like that. So I know it is a mirror. The whole idea of doing this personality assessment is to know who we are, and what we do and why we do, right? So have you gone through the states? So I want to ask you that which state do you think you spend most of your time, Faria?
Average, below average.
And do you know
Within
what,
that,
yeah, so do you know what triggers those average and a below average state?
uh, yeah, I can say that things when they don't go according to me,
Mm-hmm.
I have a set patterns of things, make a view about something, and when they doesn't go accordingly, I just slip into average or below average state, and it puts me off. You know. So it's like I want things I think according to me, and when people don't respond that way and behave that way, or situations don't come out that way, I definitely go into my average states and below average states.
Mm-hmm. So any moment have you felt that you've been a good state? What was that moment when you feel that yes, I was in a good state, I was behaving like that?
No, not. I can't recollect that. I don't think so. I'm mostly on my average and below average state only.
Okay, no problem. We'll work on it. That's why we are here, to work on the good and the good, very good states. Nazia, for you, what state do you think you spend most of your time?
So I think off late it has mostly been below average and sometimes average. And I think that is why I wanted to so badly get into this whole transformation piece.
Hmm.
So,
And for you, what triggers you more to go into an average or a below average state?
so I think a lot has in, like, if I have to relate to what my the recent events in life have been, it has got more to do with the fact that I don't have as much financial independence anymore. I don't have a partner that I can have close to, and with everything that I did for that relationship and things didn't work out,
Hmm.
in spite of me giving my all to that relationship, I think that really put me into that below average state. So when I read the state, it says that you do a lot for somebody and then the person doesn't reciprocate, or you don't get what is expected of them, and that feeling is the below average state. So I was completely able to relate to that. And the fact that now I have so much responsibility on me, and I really cannot make any decision without considering the kids in the picture. I think that kind of has curtailed my freedom quite a bit, and that also puts me in a below average state because I'm the one doing everything. And I know once the kids grow up, they are not really going to you know I want to have my own life, and at the same time I also feel that they are not the kind of people who, or the kids are not going to really appreciate all of this as much because they don't understand the whole complexity of it, and what kind of efforts are being put in. So eventually at this time, I feel that all of these efforts that I'm putting in to bring up the kids and all is completely unappreciated in all sectors. Like, who is there to really appreciate me? It doesn't exist. So that
Yeah.
puts me in that state.
Okay. And any incident you can recall where you feel that you were in a good state, or what brings you to a good state?
Yeah, so I think when I'm traveling, I am in a good state. I'm in a very good state. When I'm with my friends, I have a very close knit group of friends. We are like each other's sounding boards. We have a group where we just in the day, whenever we want to feel, we are feeling overwhelmed, we just go there and we rant out, and there is no like conversation happening. You just rant out and you leave it, and people just understand that you're here just to share. So I have that close knit group of people, and I think with them I'm always in that very good state. I can identify that because I can do anything for them, and I really don't expect anything in return because I feel they have given me more than I have always wanted. So there is nothing that I expect from them. I think I want to give more to them.
Yeah.
Is
So the basic reason I asked what triggers you to an average state, what triggers you to below average state or a good state is you'll discover it in the next activity when we do the wheels of life, which is the next one. Fine. So till here, what I want both of you to do is by the time we meet next, I want you all to remember your good state and your average and a below average state. So read it, try to read it every day, try to learn it, try to keep it in mind whenever, and also whenever you're doing your daily activities, just observe where are you slipping. Is it a good state, or is it average state, or a below average state? Okay, just do these observations now. So now you know how your personality is, and what in this personality type you do, what the thought process is, or what the actions are. So just
yeah.
in your daily activities become more aware of which state you are. Okay, the awareness is the key. So just practice this. Fine. If you have
Yeah.
any doubts, anything, just let me know.
No.
No, I think we're good.
Great. So the next activity, it's Wheel of Life, and we'll be doing it next week.
Okay.
So till then, Phoenix, see you. Have a great day.
Bye.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.